Hey everyone! So in today's video, we're going to be going over a basic introduction on geometry. So geometry is one of the oldest branches of math, and it's all about shapes, space, and how things relate to each other. But before we talk about triangles, circles, or 3D shapes, we need to understand the three most basic building blocks of geometry, which are points, lines, and planes. So in this video, I'll break down exactly what they are, how they work, and why they matter. So the first question, what is geometry? So geometry is a branch of math that studies shapes, it studies sizes, it studies positions, it studies dimensions, and it studies space. So the word geometry comes from Greek, and so geo means earth, and metron means measure. So geometry literally means measuring the earth. It's a little fun fact. But geometry also helps us understand things like architecture, engineering, physics, computer graphics, or even video game design. And so now that we know what geometry is, let's talk about what a point is. So a point is the most basic object in geometry. A point has no size. It has no size. It has no length. It has no width. And it has no height. It only represents a location. And we usually mark different locations by different letters. So we might have one spot be point A, and then another spot might be point B, and so on and so forth. But we use different letters to mark different spots. And an important idea to keep in mind, or an important note, is that a point is dimensionless, so it has 0 dimensions. It solely marks a location. So now that we know what a point is, let's go over what a line is. So a line is a straight path that extends forever in both directions. So it has length, it has no thickness, it has no width. Thickness and width are kind of similar. And it has no height. A line is one-dimensional. So we draw a line with arrows on both ends to show it continues indefinitely. So if we were to draw a line, it would look something like this, with arrows on both ends, to show that it goes on forever, both left and right. And we can name a line in two ways. So we can use 2 points. So we can call this line, we can be like line AB, and that would be if A was here and B was here. Or if I were to draw another line here, we could just say we could just call it line. And now, like a topic within the subject of lines would be the difference between line segments and line rays. And now this is very important. A line segment, is going to have 2 endpoints, and it does not extend forever. So 2 endpoints, if I were just to write the notes down so you can see them visually, and it does not extend forever. So I'm not going to put the arrows. So it could be like A is here and B is here, and it just solely points to where A and B are, where point A and point B are. It does not extend forever. And then a ray is going to have 1 endpoint, not 2. And it extends forever in one direction. So it'll only have 1 arrow. And say this is AB. We can say ray AB. meaning that it starts at A and goes in the direction of B forever. And now that we know the difference between line segments and rays, let's go over one last topic, and that's going to be, what is a plane? So a plane is essentially a flat surface that extends infinitely in all directions. So we could, just as like a, obviously this isn't an array because it's not going in each direction, but if we had this with arrows at each point, that could be an array. The idea is that it goes in all directions indefinitely or infinitely. And so it has length, it's gonna have a length, it has width to it, and it has no thickness. No thickness. Now a plane is also two-dimensional. So an example in real life could be a tabletop or a wall or a sheet of paper. And then now with regards to naming planes, we name planes using, firstly with regards to naming, if I'm going to write the rules out for you, the first rule is that we use 3 non-collinear points. So we can be like plane ABC. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. ABC. There has to be 3 points. And then secondly, we could also use a script capital letter. So instead of 3 points, we could be like plane M. Just for example. Now, an important rule to remember is that through any 3 non-collinear points, there is exactly 1 plane. That's kind of just a little fact you have to remember. And now why this matters, why all of this even matters. Like everything in geometry builds from these 3 objects. You have triangles are made of line segments, you have polygons, they lie on planes, 3D shapes are formed from planes. So if you understand points, lines, and planes, you're ready for the entire geometry course. So in the next lesson, we'll start talking about angles and how lines interact with each other. I hope this helped. Thank you.